The wage gap, or gender pay gap, is not due to discrimination. It is due to the choices women are making. It is due to the careers women overwhelmingly choose to take. The Equal Pay Act was signed in 1963 by JFK and has not been modified, or changed, since that point. If this is the case, then the discrepancy between pay is not due to sexism. It is not due to oppression. Women overwhelmingly take jobs that pay less. They also choose to work less hours. Many women choose to start a family, raise children, take maternity leave and never come back. Women are free to make these choices. No one is saying they are bad or wrong. However, since women are free to make these choices, since they are not oppressed, then the wages they choose to earn aren't oppression either. In the professional world, several fields are dominated by women. Nursing is one of them. What is to stop a woman who becomes a nurse from becoming a doctor? Doctors make more money. There are plenty of female doctors. Women are smart enough to become doctors. Nurses make less money. If that is the case, then why not just become a doctor? A nurse may work long hours, if she chooses, but she is not as specialized in medicine as a doctor is. She does not have the training that a doctor does. Ergo, she does not deserve the wages of a doctor. There is no accounting for that. Male nurses who work the same hours as female nurses make the same amount of money. When gender pay gap studies are done, they are on the whole, done incorrectly. Feminists take occupations and genders, regardless of what they are, and combine them. Then they divide them on an average and get the 70 cents per dollar a man makes figure. This is the incorrect way to do this type of study. Even other feminists have pointed out that this is incorrect. That women are choosing to make less money. A proper wage gap study, which has been done plenty of times, would look more like this. A male doctor who works in oncology versus a female doctor who works in oncology. They have both worked the same number of years. They both work at the same hospital. They both have the same patient load and both work the same amount of hours. When you compare their salaries, you will find there isn't much of a difference, if any at all. This is the correct way to look at wage earnings and differences. Not to tally all the female doctors, regardless of specialty, and all the male doctors, regardless of specialty, and then average out the salaries. If it were legal to pay a woman 70 cents on the dollar, then no company would be hiring men. It would be cheaper and more cost-effective to hire only women. It is illogical to think that such a gap exists due to discrimination, but feminism is illogical. The hardcore facts of this matter are that women, especially feminists, are choosing to take lower paying jobs for reasons. Teachers instead of professors, nurses instead of doctors, and waitress instead of chef. There is nothing stopping women from specializing. Nothing keeping women from earning more. The wage gap is entirely up to the women who are entering the professional world. Seeing as how women are more likely to graduate from college, it is puzzling that more women do not specialize in higher wage earning jobs. One would think it is most likely due to the feminist ideology, and only that, which says that you shouldn't try hard. Why do anything important when a man is always going to earn more? Why enter a field or profession when you will only face sexism and discrimination at every corner? The ones most guilty of these tall tales are the feminists themselves. The ones that majored in gender studies instead of a specialized degree. Feminism is nothing more than a victim mentality dressed up as an ideology for strong and independent women.